almost ready.
Yeah, we're live here with another installment of your favorite episode, Sports Talk Dawg. We all want to hear about the Dawgs. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? We're live. Dude, come on.
I'm sorry, dog. It's Coach's iPod. I don't know, there was some crazy stuff on there.
Yeah.
Like Cyndi Lauper and Loverboy.
What the
Yeah, everybody's working for the weekend, but
Don't let that shit happen again.
But don't tell Coach. He may have forgotten that.
Good thing I don't think he knows where we are. So
yeah.
I hope that stays that way.
What's your name again?
James A. Garfield. You know, one of the presidents of the United States, sir. How could you ask such a question? I think I'll have you sniped, sir.
I hope not. And I'm Michael Coventry, since, you know, I'm not going to be introduced as I customarily am by the talented host.
Oh, is that...
No, that would...
Good thing. So we had some guests cancel on us. Deion Sanders had to get his head waxed in like Sacramento.
Yeah, which can happen.
Yeah. That's nuts. So yeah, and we also had what happened to Michael J. Fox?
Oh, Michael J. Fox had a emergency Back to the Future reunion.
Oh.
Apparently, it was the only one that Crispin Glover was willing to attend, so he had to.
Who's mentioned obviously in it when you
got it done, but
do you even remember making this movie? Because
No.
you're basically, yeah.
I don't think I did make it.
Get to that.
Yeah, Dawg, and we got you know, but we did get that Jacob interview. Like I know all those other guys are just like okay, whatever. But you wanted the Jacob, we got the Jacob. Yeah. We're here with the infamous Jacob. Yeah, and we had to talk about, right?
That's right.
Hell yeah. So, you heard about dogs and stuff? Like, there's a California law that cats and dogs are not allowed to have sex without a permit. Think about that. That's right.
I think that if, you know, in this country, if 2 men or 2 women can have sex together, then why can't dogs and cats have sex together?
Exactly.
But a dog and a cat, that's 2 animals.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they should be able to, you know, do whatever the hell they want without any permits.
Dogs like pussy too.
Hell yeah. They do. So then we got ESPN apologizes over a Jeremy Lin comment on their website. It's called "Chink in the Armor." I think that's right. You know, for them to put something up like so adolescently, you know, racist. Like, how does that get by a screen?
Honestly, I find it very offensive. I don't think that ESPN should, you know, take cheap shots at people like that. But
you hear about that? What do you think about Whitney passing on?
I don't know. I mean, I was watching the funeral and I started tearing up a little, so I didn't finish it. I didn't get to see Kevin Costner's just gripping eulogy.
Yeah.
A lot of leading men could have played my part. A lot of guys could have filled that role.
I think that Kevin Costner was right saying that any guy could have played the role as her bodyguard, but nobody could have played Whitney's role.
Yeah.
But at the same time, anybody but Kevin Costner would have been a great choice in that movie as well.
That was random.
Yeah. So definitely, that's awesome, and it's a great interview. Finally, we got the scoop with Jake.
Don't steal lyrics.
Yeah, we've gotten your tweets, we've gotten your emails, your phone
And
calls.
we're not down with the Brown, you know.
Which Brown, like UPS? Or...
Well, I don't know, but Chris Brown in general, because like he's been going off the chain from Rihanna rumors, getting back together, and then
I have mixed feelings about that.
and he's got this pickup line where he's like, "Hey, can I get your number? I promise I won't beat you." He claims he never said that. I don't know, it's Chris Brown.
It's kind of funny, but
If it was
that's
coming
not
from somebody. Not that funny. But You know?
I use a very similar pickup line. So.
I mean, you got anything to add to that? You know,
Yeah,
like,
Chris Brown's something, but he's not good.
yeah.
Not something good. I mean, he's talking all sorts of trash, right?
Well, no, but I have beat up countless women.
Yeah.
But
Is gonna get his black beat.
Back on the Brown, like, this guy took shots and threw rocks over in other people's ponds, the CM Punk thing.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, we have clips on that.
So Chris and I come from two completely different worlds. I don't have a manager, I don't have a bodyguard, I don't need a bodyguard, I don't have an assistant, I have no need for a PR team to tell me what to tweet or when to delete tweets. And I don't hate women. See, period. You don't hate women. In my world, women are to be revered and respected. And I firmly believe that in this life there are consequences and repercussions for people's actions. And I don't think Chris is paid for what he's done. And picking up trash on the side of a highway does not make amends for repeatedly striking a woman in her face and sending her to a hospital. So Chris wants to throw stones my way now, and I say, that's fine, but put some gloves on and get a ring. And I will choke you out, and I will make you feel as weak and as powerless and scared and alone as any woman who has had the misfortune of knowing a sad, cowardly little boy such as yourself.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. I don't think I could have trashed him more myself.
Yeah, that was an excellent clip.
Yeah.
It sort of said everything that we've all wanted to say.
Yeah, that he's a total coward, and, you know, what he's done is nothing to repay what he...
Out there, CM Punk, he want to get it, he can get it. Are you going to be wrestling CM Punk at WrestleMania? Nah, I ain't going to wrestle that fuck might kill me, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live my life, sing my gay records, you know what I mean?
I mean, garbage on the highway.
Like, honestly, I'm kind of shocked that, like, Lil Wayne and, you know, other dudes are still doing albums with you. I think he should personally get like, his ass whooped by almost everybody in the rap industry.
Yeah.
You know,
They don't care.
But don't you have an album in the work with Chris Brown or something?
Me, Chris Brown, I wouldn't associate with that guy. I mean,
There was some Twitter rumors.
look, when I call a lot of the big wigs, a lot of the famous people in the business, in the industry, I get a lot of voicemails, you know, but I will never call that guy. I will never give him the time of day.
Yeah, dog.
If he called me, I'd let it go to voicemail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just let it go to voicemail. You wouldn't pick up and angrily accuse him of stuff.
No.
So you remember at all times not to hang out with him.
Well, I'm afraid he might hurt me. But I'm not a woman, so maybe I shouldn't be that afraid of
I know,
Chris
he's a
Brown.
coward. Like, how can you be afraid of a coward?
Yeah, I guess.
You're cowering cowardice.
But sometimes my hair is kind of long.
I guess
People-
cowards can be...
Yeah. Well, people mistake me for a female all the time because of my hair and my less than masculine ways.
Oh, right.
Noteworthy.
Well, none of them deserved it as much as Rihanna did. But I think that, you know, I think Chris Brown may have read my Twitter.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know, maybe that's where he got it.
And we got Billy Ray and Brandon Jacobs.
Bully Ray.
Bully Ray, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he might want to be called Billy too, but.
Brandon Jacobs, he doesn't want to get involved in this.
Well, he just came here at the top.
Well, he's a little Billy now after what Brandon Jacobs did to him. Spit beer in his face, and that's just when he snapped.
Bully Ray. Oh! You're kidding me.
Bully Ray just...
Yeah, I mean, it was messed up because, like, Brandon Jacobs was just there to cheer on his friend James Storm in his match against Bully Ray for the #1 contendership. And then, you know, they're celebrating afterwards, and Bully Ray spit beer in his face.
He got shoved really hard. And
disrespecting our guest here, Brandon Jacobs. Brandon Jacobs just snapped.
And you saw how Brandon Jacobs...
I don't know. Like, is Brandon Jacobs getting into WWE? Like,
Well,
send us your Twitter comments.
It's actually
Let us know
Impact.
what you think he should do. Is that a bad move?
It's Impact Wrestling, actually. It's not even WWE.
But don't ever correct me again.
Well, hey, look, I've
The
done my
fans need to
research.
know.
Disrespect for Bully Ray. He shoved him.
So we got some baseball, hockey news. And You got anything going on in there?
Oh yeah.
That region of the world?
Oh yeah. You know, pitchers and catchers have reported to spring training. You know, Red Sox are in Florida as we speak.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, so they've apologized for, you know, the collapse of last year.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriffssteiger war Befehl! Sie nennen sich Generale, weil sie Jahre auf Militärakademie zugebracht haben, nur um zu lernen, wie man besser Gabe hält.
Pujols with no regrets in LA.
Yeah, Pools, no regrets. I mean, he doesn't regret a single thing, in spite of insider reports that he does have regrets.
Yeah.
Now, as far as Prince Fielder goes, you know, I'm going to get the skinny on that this week, right?
Yeah.
Sir. I'm going to go to the National Park and we're going to... I'm sorry, Mr.
Do you understand, like, somebody could have just shot you?
I'm sorry, Mr. Garfield.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, I wouldn't ever, you know, warrant that, but, you know, if it happened to happen, I can't say that.
Yeah. Yeah, dog.
So,
yeah, dog.
yeah. And Vanessa Bryant was spotted kissing Kobe, you know, on B-Day. Who knows, like, are they going to get back together?
That might lead to a reunion, and I, for one, am definitely looking forward to that, because I think that these two were meant for one another, so.
Yeah, dude, and plus, it would really mess Kobe up. Going, like, with all the other stuff going on with Paul Gasol, like, saying, you know, like, trade him or not, you know? Like, just do it. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, dog, speaking of guys with their phones on, you know, what the fuck do you think you're doing? You know what?
No, like,
you know what?
I saw in the metro, people do this all the time. They play their music really loud, and they have no headphones, so I thought that was good. It's like sharing your music with everyone.
I think I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Leave where?
Go on a vacation of sorts. We've got it all planned out for you already. Don't worry.
No, I'll turn it off. Like,
no,
what?
It's okay. Give me that.
No, what?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait, you kicking me off the show?
No. I mean,
I'm important. I'm integral to the part, to the fabric.
Well, there's a lot of
that this show has been woven.
Look, just shut up already and go on your damn vacation. You're giving a vacation. Like, that's right. That's right. It's all good. Like, I think we're sending you to Boston. Check out spring training or whatever training.
But it's in Florida.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you get to see the stadium.
I guess I can go on the Freedom Trail.
Oh man. Well.
All right. Well, I hope you can do well without me,
sir. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, I'll be back, and I'll get that exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's getting that exclusive training camp footage. You know, you better come back with something good. But be strong. What would Coach do? If he saw you now, he would come running down here. Do you want me to get hurt? I mean, I do have the snipers.
He'd probably beat us up.
Almost brings a tear to my eye. And, yeah, we got Whitney Houston news. And, yeah, she was recently Kevin Costner. He was surrounded by a bunch of black guys. Like, seriously, wow. Yeah.